Mr. the Monkey, and welcome back, everyone. It's me, Jack, live from the Monkey House. Moments ago, in case you missed it, we just heard a big, open-ended question from our friend Maddie to kick off this round of questions and answers. This is, of course, the game based on curiosity, where we start with a big, open-ended question and then let you pose your possible answer to that question. Maddie wanted to know the answer to a question, and I'm sure we've all heard this question before. Maddie wants to know, would you rather ride on a camel's back in the desert for the rest of your life, or be in a hurricane in a tree for over 100 years? I mean, who hasn't wondered that? And, oh, look, we've got a bunch of answers for this question. Let's start in the newest of Yorks. Say hello, me monkey nuts, to Sienna. Hello, Sienna. How's it going?
Good.
Great. Welcome to the Monkey House. Sienna, how many times have you heard this question about being on a camel's back or on a tree in a hurricane? Do you hear this question every day like I do?
No.
No? Oh, okay, so this is a new question for you. Maybe I just live with people who ask weird questions a lot. It's a pretty rare question that we've encountered. Tell us, Sienna, this is a tough choice, but if you could choose between being on the camel's back in a desert for the rest of your life, or perched in a tree in the middle of a hurricane above Disney World for 196 years, which of those two outcomes would you rather choose?
The tree.
Interesting. Okay, so you'd rather be in a tree, in a hurricane, over Disney World for 196 years. Why did you choose that, Sienna?
I chose that because the hurricane will just float the tree up to Hawaii, and I'll live in Hawaii my whole life.
Oh, I see. So you're hoping that tree has very loose root systems, and somehow you can, like, wind sail on that tree all the way to Hawaii from Florida, and then you could just be a Hawaiian resident for 196 years. You'd still have to stay in the tree, though. Oh, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, lots of tropical fruits and, beautiful country there. You would have to stay in the tree, though. I think that part's non-negotiable. Are you okay to stay in that tree in Hawaii, Sienna?
I mean, I'll make a hammock and stuff.
Okay, so, yeah, you're allowed to move in. I think that Maddie said that you could maybe have a tent in there. I didn't quite understand how that would work and exactly how you're going to live for 196 years, but, I mean, this is for you to figure out. It's your tree. Audience, Sienna is right in that tree all the way to Hawaii. Thank you, Sienna. Okay, we are on the board with one vote for tree. Apparently, this is now suddenly a cage match between these two answers. Let's go to Colorado and get a second take. Audience, put your paws together for Callan. It's Callan in Colorado. Hello, Colorado. Callan, how's it going?
To be on the show.
Oh, well, mission accomplished. Wait, you've always wanted to? How long have you wanted to be on the show, Callan?
I don't know, good 12 years.
Wow, and that's saying something, because this show's only been around for 10 years. So you wanted to be on this show two years before it even existed. You're like a Nostradamus kind of person. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Callan, thanks for being here. Okay, so you've heard the question. Would you rather be on a camel's back in a desert for the rest of your life, or in a tree in the middle of a hurricane for 196 years? And I know this is a question you hear a lot, Callan. I'm sorry to ask it again, but you probably have answered this one 3 or 4 times today already, but just give us your answer. Which one would you prefer?
Tree.
Interesting. That's our second vote for tree. Why would you rather be in a tree in a hurricane for 196 years?
Well, you see, because hurricanes have, like, the little eye in the storm, where it's, like, safe and all that.
Sure.
So whenever the eye moves, I'm just going to dig up my tree. I'm going to somehow use a branch to, like, go beyond the tree, being able to dig up the tree, and then move it all the way to the next, like, move it with the eye, and be safe.
Yeah, I get this. Callan, look, Maddie didn't specify what kind of tree it was. She said that it was going to be in Florida. I said something about a palm tree, but I think Maddie's okay with whatever you choose. How about this?
Yeah.
What if the tree that you're camped out in is actually Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy? Because he's technically a tree, right?
That's the choice. I was more thinking like, you know that tree from King Julian where it's like big and it has like that flat surface on top?
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Totally.
Like tent out.
Oh, totally. I was just thinking Groot because Groot he can just walk around on his own, so you don't have to dig it up every time that the eye passes. You know, he could just you just sort of ride cradled in his arms like a little baby. He could just sort of cradle you. That'd be sort of nice. And then he just walks around, and yeah, he follows the good weather wherever it is for 196 years. Do you think you're going to grow like a long white beard in 196 years, Callan, like a Rip Van Winkle kind of person?
That's the mission.
That's me too. Hey, that's the dream, right? Long white beard? We should all be so lucky. And then we can all join ZZ Top. Audience, put your paws together for Callan in Colorado. Who's going to live in a tree? Really game that whole Eye of the Hurricane thing. All right, we're off that 2 answers tree. Wonder where this final answer is going to take us. Well, I know where it's going to take us. It's going to take us to the other cool place. Put it together for California's own Eleanor. That's right. We're going to California. Hey, Eleanor, how you doing?
Hi.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the Monkey House, Eleanor. And I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so Callan and Sienna both want to live in a tree for 196 years in the middle of a hurricane. Eleanor, this is your chance to answer from your heart. Would you rather be on a camel's back in a desert for the rest of your life or in a tree in a hurricane for 196 years? What do you think?
I'd rather be on a camel's back for the rest of my life.
Okay, a camel's back in the desert. Great, I'm so glad we got a counterpoint in this round of questions and answers. Why did you choose camel?
I feel like because it's not 196 years, so
Oh, I see.
when I get old enough, I'll eventually pass away.
Oh,
So
that's
it
so
won't
sad.
be 96 years, but it'll be fun because at least I have a pet camel.
Oh, okay, so yeah, this is all about the companionship with that camel. You and the camel are going to be the bestest of friends.
Mhm.
Is this going to be like a buddy cop movie where like you each have your own personalities? Like one's like serious and by the book, and the other's kind of wacky. You know, like all nonsense. One's no nonsense, the other's all nonsense. Will it be kind of like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so which are you? Are you the button-down, straight-laced, by-the-book, no-nonsense part of this? Or are you all nonsense, like the wacky one, who's really throwing a wrench in the works? Which one are you, Eleanor?
I'm the nonsense. No sense.
Okay, so you're nonsense.
No nonsense.
Wait, you're no nonsense or you're all nonsense?
I'm the no nonsense, yeah.
Okay, so you're straight-laced, by the book. At some point, you're going to say, I'm getting too old for this. You're going to say that at some point. Meanwhile, that camel's just going to be spitting all over the place, wearing like a Hawaiian shirt. That camel is just a party on 4 hooves. But I think it's going to work. It's going to be a great buddy picture. Audience, give it up for Eleanor in California, who chose camel.